Get dang.
No.
I'm trying to
I'm trying to give you a hug.
stop it.
Let me give you a hug. Yes.
Leave me alone. Oh. All right, thank you. All right, let me go on and record now.
Okay.
Oh, I got to fight with you. Oh. Dang. I'm sorry. I'm trying to record. Shh. Oh my God. Y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Woo. Woo. When I say my spirit is speaking to me, it is speaking to me today. Oh, I feel so bad. Ooh, I feel so bad. Listen, I'm going to make reference to some things that I see in these videos done by Oprah Winfrey. Okay. And these are not the entire video. These are just clips that are available to us about these interviews. But I noticed something in these interviews with these people associated to Miss Whitney Houston, like Patricia Houston, this lady here. Patricia Houston. It says Patricia Houston is Whitney Houston's sister-in-law, manager, and best friend. Was there and hasn't spoken publicly until now. Watch as she talks to Oprah about that tragic day. Oh, what I got to say is just so like, it's just so shocking to me. It's shocking to me, but infuriating at the same time. What I am seeing in these videos is that it looks like instead of interviewing Pat Houston and the others, it was more like a civil interrogation, if you will. The questions that Oprah Winfrey is choosing to ask, the assumptions, presumptions, and interjections that she does seem targeted to me. This to me is the equivalent of someone getting information someone getting, so when I say someone getting, I mean the person who is interviewing. Someone getting information that may not have been readily available or readily given at the time of the incident. Maybe the only people who knew were the police, because these people would not have been obligated to talk to anyone outside of the police about what they knew on the day that Miss Whitney Houston died. So other than the police, the public wasn't really privy to all of these details that this lady, Miss Pat Houston, is choosing to give to Oprah Winfrey. When Oprah pretending or acting as though she is empathizing with the situation of Miss Whitney Houston dying. It is it's like, ooh, what can I it can sort of be like emotional manipulation. Almost. It can be like emotional manipulation, if you will, from the interviewer to the interviewee, or the person being interviewed. This is a situation where you have somebody who wants to solicit the type of information that law enforcement would want in a way that the public can identify with. Meaning a talk show host or a reporter or a journalist. Any and all of these things. So what I am feeling is that Oprah Winfrey is, she has a targeted line of questioning. That's what I feel. It's like it's equivalent to someone wanting to cover all methods of possible exposure. So you had the police on their end. They had to do their job. But outside of the police, they didn't really have to talk to anybody about what actually happened. But people wanted to know. People want to know, like, what happened to her? Who would do that? Like, why? How did this happen? And blah blah blah. And of course, the media was out there spinning the narrative about the drugs and whatnot. Of course, they were doing it. But like I said, I feel like Oprah Winfrey has targeted questions. I'm gonna try to play some clips so y'all can see what I'm talking about. The types of questions she's asking, they are similar to investigator questions. That's what I'm saying. They're not really emotionally supportive type questions to me. They're more investigative type, connection type, memory type questions. That's what I'm hearing with these questions that Oprah Winfrey is asking these family members of Miss Whitney Houston. And I'm trying to understand why in the hell would Oprah Winfrey be asking these types of questions to this family? You're not an investigator, are you? I don't think you're an investigator. To my knowledge, you're not an investigator. Why are you asking such detailed and specified questions to these family members? And I noticed that you look at the camera a lot. Not saying that you're not supposed to connect with the camera, but I noticed you keep looking over at the camera for some reason. But let's get into these videos because I want to see if y'all see what I see. And think about what I just said about the types of questions that she's asking. They're not emotionally supportive questions. They are more investigative type questions. They're looking for specific answers and detail about things, giving specifics. Um, I feel like there's too much detail Miss Oprah Winfrey is asking for. It's inappropriate for this situation. So let me see.